And we are back.
We are back indeed.
This terrible, gaudy maroon.
But I like the color maroon. I actually do like the color maroon, actually.
How dare you?
Why?
Alright, so, what am I doing?
I'm not actually sure what we have to do at this point.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
We talked.
Hold on.
Alright, we got the
Did I ever look
parking
at
stop.
this? Oh shit, I forgot about this part.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's 31!
Okay, that's fair.
Hey, lies. She is not 16. She will be turning 16.
Yeah, so that is a little bit of a lie right there. 29, okay.
This seems to be a trend. Like, look at the age difference between the sisters.
Yeah!
It was the same thing with Mia and Maya. There was a hell of an age difference between them. Wait a second. She's 1 year older. Oh, Gumshoe, he looks way older than 30.
Yeah, he kind of does, but he also has a harder life, I imagine.
He deals with Edgeworth, yes. Alright, back to checking this thing, I guess. Ah, yes. It is a piece of paper.
Yes, it's a parking stop.
Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime.
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at the couple extra red lights. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show that you never know what will happen when you run a yellow light. That's actually
Why
a
do you
good point.
assume he ran a yellow light?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Why do you assume that, Emma?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, you just did the thing again.
It clicked on itself when I went to rotate it.
Can you show that to her?
Controls are being weird. Hold on. That's not the button I wanted. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
It's a parking stop.
Look, you can never be sure. He may have written something on the back. I present to you this thing.
Oh, she's gonna do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Pretty
think
much.
we might have to show this to Lana, I think.
Oh wait, we need to go to the precinct, don't we?
Oh, right, the police precinct. Right, we're idiots.
I forgot all about that.
We're
Like,
morons, everyone.
huh.
We're
I
morons.
still can't stand his office name.
Yeah. High prosecutor's office.
Oh my god, the name.
February 22nd, police department entrance.
What the fuck is that thing?
Is that a mascot? Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. And the traffic wasn't even that bad.
Wow, okay, that's pretty
Get
far.
around via taxi? That's expensive, dude.
Yeah, that's quite
No wonder you're
expensive.
broke. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on. What's that? I was wondering the same thing.
Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that?
What the hell is that thing? Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. How do you know that, Phoenix? They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Oh my god.
Why?
Wow, Mr. Wright, you should know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. That's probably Gumshoe.
Probably.
Oh, he noticed me!
He sure is running over here fast. Gumshoe's great.
Here you go.
We haven't had Gumshoe yet in this, right?
No, we've not had Gumshoe yet.
Yeah, I can't remember a voice for the life of me, so I'm just gonna make something new up.
Okay.
Because it's been probably, what, since we last played?
A few months?
We've had this computer for many months. At least half a year, maybe longer. So, hey pal, what are you doing here?
That's actually quite accurate to what you did before. That's good.
Cool. That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. I'm a cop, Phoenix. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get some information. Hey! You know I'm a very busy man, pal. I think Phoenix has a mumbling problem.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, we got Gumshoe now.
I'll give you one piece... I can't talk straight today. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. Now, joke's on you. Edward confessed as well! Oh, it's this guy again.
Oh, detective.
She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, then she killed him. Why did she specifically kill him in Edgeworth's car, though?
Yeah, that's a very good question. But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Oh, come now. The prosecutors would never fake evidence.
Oh, totally.
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? I'm not your pal. Gumshoe, what do you expect? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. With a 13-year age difference. How old is Mia and Maya? I can't remember.
It seems
Also, how old was Mia?
16.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically!
Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's just, it's a sensitive issue with us these days. I wonder why.
Yeah, I wanted that too. How's the investigation?
Maybe it has to do with Von Karma? Or maybe Edgeworth?
Yeah.
Or any other number of prosecutors that are not Payne?
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Doesn't he work here?
Yeah, he's a police detective.
Ugh. Nope. Sorry. Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs.
What?
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. I would hope so. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
Wow, okay. None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
Yes, that is a little bit odd.
So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Is there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal.
Oh.
And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Ain't that right, partner?
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
He's a patrolman? Huh.
That seems pretty low ranking.
Yeah.
To be in charge of a crime scene?
Yeah,
I agree with Gumshoe on this one. That's weird.
I think someone is sabotaging this.
Okay, probably don't want to show that. Can we just move anywhere else? No, we can't.
No, I guess we
So...
Oh, you can examine the area though.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ugly ass blue badger.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe. The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Okay.
Hey, stop dancing. There we go. Alright, so for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to let this play and we're going to go do something else.
No. No. Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere.
That's actually pretty smart.
There's no switch, so it just dances. Oh wait, hold on, I said that wrong. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
No, that's not good.
That sounds like terrible design,
Yes,
honestly.
it kind of does. Poor Blue Badger. Fails to dance until he drops.
A work of art designed by the chief of detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe.
Oh my god.
The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. I kind of want to see what they look like now if they hardly look human.
Yeah.
Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. Wait, so Officer Marshall is the same rank as this guy.
Yeah, basically.
But he gets to dress up like a sheriff.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why?
I guess he likes the Wild
What kind of-
West.
Yes, but this is a police station. I'd understand if he was a detective himself or something, but a mere patrolman? I don't know.
And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. You can do this guy.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good
Yeah,
pair.
it doesn't actually make sense that a patrolman would have to salute a detective when I think about it. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
I could make a terrible American joke right now about that. I'm tempted, but you know what? No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda. What?
If they were designed after a panda, that would mean China owns every single police car. Because China owns every single panda.
Yes, that's true.
I don't know how. A panda.
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. A game theory.
No, in this situation would not be a game theory. We're playing a game, but for Emma, it's not a game theory. It would be an animal theory.
That's
or
true.
a police theory.
It's just a theory. A police
A-
theory.
No, it's Emma. It's just a theory. A scientific theory.
That's actually pretty good, yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
Ah,
Oh, that explains a lot.
what about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing about that, actually. What's that? The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home?
What family wouldn't want a set of random fingerprint things? A lot of them.
It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
And buy your own. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Emma, how many people do you even live with? Your parents are dead, so I assume you live with your sister who's probably a workaholic.
Yeah, I
So
get a
who else
feeling.
is stealing the cookies?
Yeah,
If somebody's stealing your cookies, there's a problem, Emma.
yeah. Do they have
You should get
raccoons?
the police on
Do they
that.
have raccoons nearby, perhaps?
I don't know, maybe it's the pandas.
Oh, okay. Well, then technically a raccoon is often called a trash panda. I always get excited when I come to a police station.
I'll say red pandas are cooler, though, than trash pandas.
That's true.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. No, they aren't.
Funny. I thought they were talking about the weather.
Like, police officers and people like you and me. They talk about normal stuff.
They are? Holy shit, dude. I never knew. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
She's probably not wrong, but not how she's imagining
Yeah,
it.
it's not like in the movies at all.
Somehow, the thought fails to excite me.
Like, they're literally just people that are working. Like, they're doing their job. It's not as interesting as people think.
Okay, so I've examined everything there. Gumshoe, buddy, pal. What do you think of Edgeworth's award? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. And then somebody died in his car. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
What?
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Because they break the defense attorneys?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. We can't move the plot along just yet, pal. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. I mean, only 2 people have won this award. Von Comma and Edgeworth.
Yeah, basically.
And somehow, Edgeworth bested Von Comma at one point.
Probably because Von
And
Comma
I'm
lost.
not sure how.
Well, actually, no, yeah, you're right. He won a time before as well. That's true.
Yeah, so if this year, I don't know what year it is, let's just call it 2020. Edgeworth won. In 2019, Von Comma won. In 2018, Edgeworth won. And then Von Comma won all the others prior.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious how Edgeworth won and beat Von Comma.
Yeah, that I'm actually a little bit curious about too. It was probably some big case, I imagine.
The DL6 incident! I'd say doubtful. We'll probably deal with that 3 more times, honestly. That case seems way too important. Naysayers. Must be because of the rumors.
What rumors?
All the rumors. I present to you the blue bag. What?
Okay.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. You made it!
You literally made it!
No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Okay, if I see that again, I'm just skipping them. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? More importantly, how did she manage all this in, like...
3 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes, yeah.
Well, you need to give Edgeworth... He entered at 12. He had to park, and then get out and stuff, and get whatever, grab his stuff. I'm going to assume that took about a minute, at most. So she had, like, 2 minutes to kill this guy.
Yeah.
In his trunk. Also, she had to find a way to open his trunk.
Yeah, that is actually surprising. How did she open the trunk?
Ooh, plot twist. She was having a secret relationship with Edgeworth.
Oh! Knowing the internet has already been a thing.
It's been a lot of things. Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. I think I skipped a line accidentally. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Like Von Karma!
Yes!
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
Well, Emma, have we got a story for you?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a long one.
So, there was this douchebag named Von Karma, who lost a battle of wits against Edgeworth's dad. And then he got shot in an elevator shaft. Edgeworth's dad did. And then Von Karma adopted him. And Edgeworth is scared of earthquakes. Or something.
Yes, very scared of earthquakes and heights.
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. We have to find out a lot more. I wonder if I just show this, if it's going to do the same thing as this.
It's probably gonna do the same as the parking stuff.
Probably, but may as well.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, poor Mr. Edgeworth. Let's show him an ID card. Probably be told not to. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Ah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember. Just interrupt the 16-year-old, Gumshoe. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, we kinda guessed that already.
We got that part, Gumshoe. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Well, I suppose we'll try to talk to him now. Yeah, okay, we have a few friends now.
I didn't even realize that one was there. So, this ID card belonged to the victim. Just don't take it from me, please. I need this. Probably. He was a detective, like myself. You detectives are weird. You all get to dress up weirdly, and then there's that one patrolman who's also a cowboy.
Yeah, why did the police dress up so weirdly this place?
Honestly, I'd have been fine if Marshall was a detective, because at least I could understand the weird-ass outfit.
Yeah.
But as a patrolman, come on, that's like rank and file right there.
Yeah, like that you should be in uniform if you are a patrolman, I think.
Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Has Edgeworth mentioned that too? But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Edgeworth's trouble, so he's in a tough spot again. Again?
Yeah, we already have gone through all this.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. And then for some reason, Phoenix, you interrogated a parrot.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, Phoenix. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
You're welcome. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with the witnesses. You know, standard prosecutor stuff here. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Look, pal. Humans don't need evidence. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups, thanks to his dear old dad. Von Karma.
Yeah!
It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor that he's secretly a murderer. Again.
Yeah, again, apparently.
People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
Oh!
What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. He's also the high prosecutor, and I'll be honest, if we're going by titles alone, I'd rather be the high prosecutor than the chief prosecutor.
Yeah. It's a bit of
Just
sounding
for the title alone, it sounds cooler.
Oh, you have to be the high prosecutor.
Kneel before the high prosecutor.
Sounds very noble.
It does. It sounds like the position should be reversed. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He's a weird cowboy guy. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police.
I feel the chief of police is doing something here.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
That makes it even more weird that he's a cowboy.
Look, dude, sometimes you just gotta pretend. Maybe he always wanted to be in Texas, in the South.
Yeah, but for like West LA, that is so different.
He wanted a whole different type of life. How about that?
Yeah.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
And then have introduction.
Thanks. Allows Bear to investigate the crime scene. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Interesting. I guess we can go back to the garage now. Well, the parking lot.
We can! Next episode!
Oh no.